chicka chicka bow 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 chicka bow bow chicka chicka bow 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 chicka bow chicka 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 bow 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 do. Welcome to another Bonds Only video. So word came in that this crash was preferred to this crash. If you remember from the last video. Okay, that is, hang on. Okay, this is my Zildjian S series thin crash. The medium thin was preferred, which is this one. Okay, this is about 1,415 grams. So this one's pretty much approximately the weight of a Paiste 505 18-inch crash model. So here we go again. Get ready. Adjust your volumes a little. Here it comes. I'm going to keep the winning crash model here. Get rid of the thin crash model. This is a venerated Paiste 2002 medium 18-inch, which was really one of Bonham's favorite. There was always a 15-inch, always an 18-inch 2002 medium on his kit from like 72, 73 on, okay? So what this is, though, there was a period of time we all know about when 2002 rolled around, the year. Paiste offered black label stenciled 2002s, okay? They were just regular 2002s, the weights of that time, but with the logo in the same inking that modern, okay? So like however they modern ink. Back in the day, they used to actually have ink stamps. And they go ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. They did. But for some of the reissues, they actually used the ink stamp, okay? There's a picture floating around that Paiste, I think, had in a, probably in a video on YouTube around where you see all the stamps. You can see like Cymbal, 505, 404, 2002, Dixie. It's pretty freaking cool. But here's the thing. This is a reissue, okay? This one, there was a time where Paiste, and it was early on, I think it was the first of the black label reissues. I remember that Paiste, and this is, I think, in the early 90s. I remember because at the time, it was in between one of my apartments, and I remember being in a certain room and reading it. It was either in Modern Drummer or at that time, I don't know if Drum existed then. But it was like win a set of John Bonham 24, 18, 20, 15-inch soundage hats. And those had like the full blast. They looked identical except, hang on, except there was the stencil, the modern, 2 words, Swiss made. That's how you can, well, there's 2 ways you can tell the difference over some of the reissues. It will say Swiss made, not in the same ink stamping this way, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, but in the more modern sort of silk screen kind of thing, Swiss made, okay? And there also won't be the 12 o'clock embossed stamp. But this one sounds exactly like a good old days one, okay? So let's compare this 18-inch Paiste 2002 medium with this Zildjian S series medium thin. So they're both 18. Okay, this guy's about 1415, 1416. This guy's 100 grams heavier at 1515. Okay, so here we go. Watch your volumes. We'll start with the preferred of the 2 that was here before, the B12 Zildjian S series. Now, this one, because of its 15 gram nature, I've had some of these are usually in the upper 14s, these 18-inch medium black labels. And remember, you got to be careful with when you look in like the literature back in the day where Bonham played like 18-inch 2002 mediums and 18-inch occasionally 2002 rides. Those rides and mediums were a thinner spec. They were a lighter cymbal than like rides and mediums of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and even into the teens. So this is a good one. Okay, I got this from my main man, the Bobulator. Paiste Bob, 1,515 grams. In fact, what I'm going to do real fast is let me read. Get it. What the frick is that? All right. So this is an authentic 1976 18-inch medium 2002 from the 70s. Okay, this one, in fact, as I said before, has the embossed stamp, as you can kind of see on the back a little. Okay, here we go. I can't get it. I guess that's it. Okay, so you'll see reissue from probably almost 20 years later. Now this guy is 1,473 grams, so there's a little more shimmer to it. Let me put it over here. And then the reissue, okay? Now I personally prefer the 70s one, not just really because it's 70s, seriously, it's just, there's a little more shimmer to me to this guy, a little more shh that carries on. Ready? Versus there's a little more platiness to the reissue, which would carry great on stage. These are both fantastic cymbals. So these are I was watching Men in Black. He's like, drop your weapon. And the farmer goes, you're going to have to take it out of my cold, dead hands. And the alien goes, your proposal has been accepted. And then he hollows him out and uses his skin bag as a skin suit. It's pretty disgusting, if you ask me. So what I'm going to do is leave up my medium thin S series and my original. Okay, so let's compare these two guys. Okay, so 1976 2002 medium versus a late model Zildjian S series medium thin crash. About 1417 versus 1473 in grams. All right, ready? Here we go. A little bell action. The Zildjian. The 2002 Paiste. So, preparing for the Led Zeppelin Tribute Band Kashmir gig, June 23rd at the Arcada Theater, a Saturday. If you can come, that'd be terrific. I'm going to videotape it with my iPhone. You actually get great video with this, and the sound is actually pretty damn good. It'll be right here, and I'll talk to the camera like it's a reality show. Thanks for watching. More videos on the way. More Bonzology coming up, too. Thank you.